Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. And in today's GTA 5 video, we have some details to talk about regarding expanded and enhanced GTA 5 and the standalone version of Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's go ahead and just dive into it in this video today. This first comes from Insider Tez Funds 2, who said the Comet S2 Cabrio and Nero have been added to the prize ride list, with the Zion Classic being added to the podium list, even though it was featured on the podium before. But cases like this are common. They often list a previously featured car within the server-side list. Today's background update, which happened on Friday, addressed a specific issue with the Wagner when it was on the test track last week. This fix is late because the Wagner is no longer available for a spin, but from one perspective could be seen as future-proofing. It addressed the soft locking issue with the Wagner. To be frank, Rockstar could have just changed the Wagner to any other vehicle via tunables, since the other two rides were fine. Another odd addition is a new function enabling all drip feed vehicles, likely a check to ensure drip feed remains enabled. But why exactly? I could only guess that Rockstar may remove the variables from the server-side tunables, or an insurance set in place as we drive closer towards E&E release. Also, Rockstar keeps pushing background updates. If we are to receive a small patch, there would be a period of time where no background updates are issued for like 2 weeks at a minimum. With this rate of updates, we are likely heading full force towards E&E with no patches in between. So late last week, we talked about how Rockstar added those 3 new vehicles to the podium list and the prize ride list, and how it basically means for the next 30 days or so, the next 4 weeks, that's going to be Rockstar's way to gear us up and still have decent event weeks as we creep closer and closer to expanded and enhanced GTA 5. It's also looking like we are not going to be getting any patches or updates from then to now. Now, we might get background updates, but as far as things like small patches go, that's not going to happen. So it looks like all the big changes and a lot of the quality of life updates that I know a lot of people are looking forward to are going to happen when expanded and enhanced arrives. In fact, I think for most people, it's not necessarily the new content that gets them excited, but all the quality of life changes that Rockstar might introduce, and all the things they're going to be able to do now that we're on a new system like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. So there's a couple of things I still don't understand, though, like with the Wagner and the drip feed stuff. I don't know why they need to do that, but maybe this is just Rockstar testing their ability to do things on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S before this thing arrives, which is going to be really exciting. I'm hoping we get more information soon. I mean, when I'm recording this video, it's on Valentine's Day, so we're really like 4 weeks away from this game coming out. Now, another update that happened is Grand Theft Auto Online Standalone was rated on Monday on the Australian rating board. And it makes sense that this new app would turn out to be Grand Theft Auto Online Standalone. So because GTA Online right now is obviously connected to Grand Theft Auto 5, we don't see anything like this. So seeing Grand Theft Auto Online being its own game, that to me means it's going to be standalone. And it is going to be rated M for mature, or in Australia, R 18+. High impact themes, drug use, violence and sex, online interactivity. You can see its classification date was on February 7th. And essentially what this classification means is that the game is set to launch on time and that it is not going to be delayed. That was one of the big things we were obviously looking for before Rockstar made this announcement was the game going to get a delay? And it looks like the answer is no. March 15th is going to be the day. Now, we still don't know like a lot of things about this. Like, is it going to be digital only? Is there going to be a physical version of the game? How is online going to work? What's the size of it going to be? So on and so on. We still don't have that information. Now we just know what Grand Theft Auto Online Standalone is going to be rated. Again, it was rated for things like the themes, the violence, language, drug use, nudity, sex, all that sort of stuff. And it was given the R 18+ rating. To no one's surprise, because this is the same Grand Theft Auto that we know and love, and this is going to be the same multiplayer that we know and love as well. But just take this as good news that it looks like hopefully we're going to be getting more information soon. Now, in case you guys are wondering how GTA Online Standalone is going to be different than Red Dead Online Standalone, well, TezFunds 2 says that it's going to be just the online version. Because the way it works with Red Dead Redemption 2 Online Standalone, Red Dead Online Standalone is technically RDR2, but with limited access. So that means the file size of that game is still massive. So a move like this would reduce the size of the standalone version, which is what I think Rockstar is planning for GTA Online and what they're going to decide to do with Red Dead Online as well. So that's one of the things that players have been asking me, how big is this download going to be? Because if you had to download GTA 5 again, but essentially just get the online part, that'd be like 75, 80 gigabytes of just unnecessary wasted space. So hopefully the game that you download is literally just standalone GTA Online. And hopefully we're going to have the ability to pre-install the title like most of us did with the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. So when it arrived on day one, all we had to do was basically click play and then we were good to go. Because otherwise, that's always the worst part, is when you want to play a game so bad and then you have to launch a massive update for it. And you're like, man, this stinks. I just want to come on and play. And then I just have to do all this waiting and waiting and waiting. No one obviously wants to do that. And I guess the only other slice of good news we can get here for you Red Dead Online fans is I would suspect that once GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online Standalone and Expanded and Enhanced comes out, that you'll probably start to receive more updates. I know the hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement is still going strong, and Rockstar seems like they haven't really done anything to alleviate that frustration, but I would bet that after Expanded and Enhanced GTA 5 arrives, that you guys are going to get your time and that some more updates are going to be on the way. And hopefully that's the case, because it seems very crazy that the peak of prioritization for Red Dead Online was like 2 to 3 years ago. Remember when we were getting all those updates on the beta and Frontier Pursuits and new missions? It was a robust level of communication from Rockstar that we're just simply not seeing anymore. So hopefully that continues not only on the GTA side of things, but also hopefully that continues on the Red Dead Online side of things as well. But I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think about this news regarding Expanded and Enhanced GTA 5 and GTA Online getting officially rated? I would say that this means we're full steam ahead and that this game is going to be coming out in just about 28 or 30 days. So let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Again, I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.